This will be the most important message that you will listen to help you understand what you've been experiencing the past year and at this very moment on your journey of your everyday life. Hello, Light Warriors. It's good to see everyone. Tonight we have an important message that is going to help explain why you might have such peaks and valleys, so many weird experiences that you can't quite understand. But tonight, yours truly is going to help us understand scientifically in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. All the experiences that you've had this past year. This past year has been something, right, Light Warriors? But this is important. And when you have understanding to why this is happening and understanding the authentic universe and how it works, it's going to give you peace to all the craziness that you've been experiencing. So we have a lot in store tonight. It's going to be world famous, right? And I hope that this message is very helpful to you, because even on my own journey, I've been experiencing ups and downs, and some of you might have already experienced the 5D Earth, the new Earth already, and then you kind of get dragged back down to the matrix. And there's a reason for this scientifically, and we're going to understand this tonight. And we have a lot in store. And when we understand why it's playing out this way, understanding frequencies govern the universe, and that we're actually the receiver of these frequencies and free will and all these concepts, we're gonna take them and we're gonna mush them all together. And yours truly is going to help you understand why you've had these experiences the past year, and even up to this very moment when you're getting this transmission, because this is the 5D Earth timeline split. And it's not some catchy phrase. It's happening right now. Right now, we're all experiencing the 5D Earth timeline split. There are two experiences, two realities. And we've talked about dimensional bleeding. And we've been experiencing both realities, not so much simultaneously, but we've been experiencing many oscillations. And the Schumann Resonance this past year has many oscillations, right? We've had many peaks, right? Many spikes, many blackouts. We'll talk about that later. We had our own blackout, right, Light Warriors? We had our own blackout. And the Schumann resonance is the frequency of our world. And we see the oscillations of the Schumann resonance, and it's going to give us the scientific evidence of the oscillations that you've been experiencing in events, experiences, and emotions. I think I'll call it the 3 E's. What do you think about that, Light Warriors? The 3 E's. So we're just going to give, if you're watching on the replay, another minute for everyone to get in, and then we're going to get this show on the road. And it is a very important message, and I hope at the end you will understand why you've had this experience this past year, and you can't really make sense of it. A lot of you are sitting here listening to this saying, none of this makes sense, right? None of this makes sense. I'm here to make sense of it. And it's my honor to present this to you so that you can navigate this time period and make it to the new earth. Hello, everyone. I am Michael, and I help guide people on the evolutionary journey. each and every one of us is experiencing the 5D Earth timeline split. And we see the scientific evidence in the Schumann Resonance. We see many oscillations. We see many spikes. We see many periods of calm. We see blackouts and many other things. We also see oscillations in events, experiences, and emotions on the course of our journey. Many of you have been feeling bliss, and then you've been feeling a little depressed as well. We're feeling these peaks and valleys, these highs and lows. The reason for all of this right now, Light Warriors, is because we are shifting ages. We're shifting from the age of Pisces to the age of Aquarius. And we are experiencing both ages or both timelines. So linear time is fake, and we kind of go through shifts, but everything is a frequency. So we're kind of leaving the old frequency, and now we're starting to pick up the new frequency. So last year, you might have experienced periods of time in 2020 where you have little, moments of experiencing the 5D Earth for periods of time, and then you kind of go crashing back down to the matrix. But now, this year, as we continue to shift, we're going to be experiencing more of the new Earth, more of the 5D Earth, more of the age of Aquarius. This is the time where the new life becomes real. And this is because we don't live in a world, we live in a band of frequencies. And frequencies govern the universe. And frequencies are what we tune into. And we are shifting ages. They are still frequencies. So I want all of you to picture you're driving in a car and you have the radio on and you're moving, and that represents our world right now. We're moving into a different part of the universe, a more energetic place, and we're moving. And as we're moving, we're starting to pick up a new frequency. So picture you're driving a car and you have a radio station on and you're driving. And then all of a sudden you pick up a little bit of a new radio station. It kind of comes in a little bit, then it goes back. Then it kind of comes in a little bit, then it goes back. You start picking up the new frequency as you're moving in the car. So before you know it, you're picking up more and more of this new frequency, and then the old frequency is getting less and less until now you have more of the new station that you are now picking up on your radio, and then you barely have anything left of the old radio station, and it all becomes the new station. Nikola Tesla said that we are the receiver in this electric universe. So when we're thinking in these terms of frequency, we're picking up the 5D, the bliss. We've had periods of bliss, and I want you to reflect on the past year. Did you have short periods of time of bliss? Reflect on those moments. That is going to represent the new life that begins this year. Sometimes we were feeling that 5D bliss, and then we would go back to periods of the lower matrix, the 3D. This is the birthing period. So in the last few months, you kind of maybe had that time period, and then we went through a birthing period. And now we're birthing this new earth. We're birthing this new reality. This is the 5D Earth timeline split. Several aspects of our life. Each and every one of us is different. Recently, I spoke to you all about the 8 dimensions of wellness. If you haven't seen that one, you should check it out. It's phenomenal. But we have the 8 dimensions of wellness, right? But throughout the course of our life, we might be experiencing maybe the 5th dimension or the new earth or the 5D earth, whatever you would like to call it. In certain aspects, we could think of our health, work, relationships. Sometimes we have mishaps and these things that go up and down. We feel like we've made it, then we go back. Take 2 steps forward, 1 step back. 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Eventually, we're still moving in the right direction, and we're going to be experiencing more and more as the frequencies are shifting, the frequencies of ages. This is the age of Aquarius, baby, right? This is the age of Aquarius. So during this time period, there's a lot of fear and confusion. A lot of people are confused. You could go out and look at all the frequencies. They don't make sense. This could manifest itself when you see false idols. False idols say one thing, false idols say another thing. It's a mix of frequencies because it's all fake out there. The only thing that's real is you, Light Warrior. There's a lot of confusion, but free will is the law of the universe, and free will is used to make the shift. It will take free will to survive this tidal wave of energy. It's higher energy. So lower vibrations cannot exist in the new energy. It's high vibe. The 5th dimension ain't nothing but a party, kid. Remember that? It ain't nothing but a party. How come they don't want to have a party with us? Nobody knows, right? But it's your free will to make this shift. We see this in the Schumann Resonance. So the world that we live in, the frequency is changing. And our physical vessel, we have to change the core vibrational frequency of our vessel to match the higher frequency of the world that we're living in. We remember that we are in control of our core vibrational frequency. It's what we consume, what we eat, what we drink, what we watch, what you listen to. Everything you consume becomes your core vibrational frequency. And if you're watching this, it's my honor to do this because I'm here to and through the event. We're shifting. So we need to focus on losing the attachments to trauma. We've all had trauma. But when we are thinking of the past trauma, it's going to slow down our transition to this new life. Universe could be like, here it is, right there for you. But if you are holding on to past traumas, it makes it difficult. This is also done by design. So when lower vibrational beings that don't want to make this shift, they might want to make you feel miserable and bring it down. A mentor of mine once said sometimes they would rather pull you down into the pit with you instead of rising up out of the pit with you. Never forget that, Light Warriors. That's why free will is the law of the universe, and you must protect yourself. And that's why we are on the path of the warrior. And if you haven't seen that one, it's an important message. Trauma of the past. You need to move forward because we all have traumas. I had traumas tonight. Yes, you all know. I turned this on, right? I clicked start live stream tonight, for example. And you all know what happened the last time. I started up a live stream. Everything malfunctioned. So I'm kind of like bracing for impact because I have trauma. I was afraid that it was going to happen again. How many of you does that resonate with? You had things that happened in the matrix, bad things, and you might have trauma from them. And the trauma of the past might hold you back. That's why you need to keep moving forward. I didn't say, oh, you know what? I'm not going to bother making this message tonight, and I might not do it anymore because I don't know if it's gonna black out anymore. The Schumann Resonance blacks out, right? We do it, and guess what, Light Warriors? Our everyday lives has blackouts too now. Right? You see Schumann Resonance blackout, then we see our everyday lives blackout. Right? We remember that. But yeah, I had trauma. I was scared. I was scared to press the start button. Press start, right? And when the trauma of the past, when we just forget about it, we could create something beautiful. And we're all here right now, and we're doing it right now. So that's where trauma kind of slows down the shift. So then you kind of go back in the old frequency, right? You got to move the car forward. We want to pick up the new radio station. We're losing the old radio station, and we're picking up the new one. Remember on your journey, they don't all want you to make it through. And there are attempts for your energy. Your energy is the currency of the universe. Nothing else matters. It's your energy that operates the body. So there are dark forces out there trying to harness your energy. That's why we have the full armor of God, and we're moving forward during this time period. And this is important to understand this. Move forth. Don't go backwards, because they kind of slither into your life, and they want to produce this trauma for no reason, where you have everything in front of you. God is singing love songs, and many people are tuned into static. This is our reality in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. This is the 5D Earth timeline split happening now. There's a lot of fear out there. They want you weak. You're here to be strong. This is the path of the warrior. You're here to be strong. And you have the power to do it yourself. You have the power to do it yourself. A lot of people are confused. A lot of people are fearful. I'm here to tell you all, you're making this shift. You're making it to the 5D Earth. Ain't nothing but a party. Don't worry about the fear. Nothing can hurt you at this time period. And we always remember, embed it into your subconscious mind. Mutations hold no power over organic structures that have harmonized with source frequency. And so it is. This is the 5D Earth timeline split. Where will you be during the event? We're all going to be partying in the 5th dimension. And so it is. How was that one, Light Warriors? We have to be conscious of this right now. And I hope that the message tonight is helpful for you. so that you understand that you are in control of your core vibrational frequency. You have the strength. It's not out there. You have the choices, what you eat, what you drink, what you watch, and what you listen to. And if you're watching this, it's my honor to do this. And it's my honor to raise your vibration. We're raising our vibration as the planet is raising its vibration. And we see this in the Schumann Resonance. And these are the oscillations that we're experiencing. Don't fall into that trap. We're ready. We're all ready. You're ready. You were born ready. You know, we talk about the waves of volunteers that Dolores Cannon spoke about, and keep that in mind, that you knew that you came here for this mission. You're just remembering it. And maybe sometimes when you hear me talk, you begin to remember the power that you have. And that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to help you remember the power that you have. And I'm seeing a bunch of you, and I'm seeing how you're becoming more powerful. You're losing the subconscious programs of the matrix. That's the 3D. And you're remembering who you are, and you're coming into the zone, and you're raising your core vibrational frequency. And you're becoming the warrior. This is the path of the warrior. You're supposed to be strong. Subconscious programs want you to feel weak. You're strong. Remember this, as we're all experiencing this 5D Earth timeline split. And that's what we're all going through right now. And I hope that tonight's message was helpful, because I know a lot of you, you might be, oh, we're there, oh, we're not. Oh, we're there, oh, we're not. But now, as we're moving, we're picking up the new station. So we are now about to begin the new life. But when we have the thoughts of the trauma of the past, it's going to kind of slow it down. So the quicker that we remove that trauma, and yes, we have the trauma from the matrix. We all do, even myself. But when we let it go, we're able to fully experience this new life, this new earth. Michelle, thank you very much. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. It's my honor to do this. Let go of this trauma, because it's slowing it down. You're driving the car, right? You're picking up the new station. Don't hit the brake. Press down on the accelerator. So that's what we're all experiencing. And if you just tuned in right now, we're understanding that we're picking up a new frequency, the age of Aquarius. The age of Aquarius is a frequency. We're moving into a new energetic field of the universe. And just like if you're driving in a car and you're tuned into a radio station, and the further you go, you begin to start picking up a new station. Starts coming in, then it goes back. And you keep driving. Now you pick up more of the new radio station. And then before you know it, the other radio station is gone, and you're in tune, you're harmonized with this new frequency. And that's what we're all experiencing right now. So I know that we have our ups and downs, and things don't make sense. But I hope that this message tonight helps you make sense of everything that you've been experiencing. These are the deep thoughts that I have all day long. This is what I think about. So, and And then we bring it here. We bring it here. I was born for this, Light Warriors. I don't know what else to say. I was born for this. And so were you. And so were you. But it's important to laugh. That helps raise your vibrational frequency. I love to make people laugh. I know sometimes I'm sharing important topics, right? But we need to laugh. We need to make fun of ourselves, right? I'll make fun of myself. I had trauma. We talked about trauma. I had trauma. Ready to push the button. I didn't know. I didn't know if it was going to black out again. I was scared, right? But you do it anyway. Do it anyway. Just keep going. Keep going. But remember this, that you need to break karmic cycles. It's up to you to break the karmic cycle. We see that a lot. And now people will be breaking karmic cycles. We're seeing this in jobs, right? People are no longer working these low vibe jobs. They're changing up what they're doing for work. We're seeing this in relationships. They're breaking the karmic cycle. And they're being able to reunite with people that resonate with them. We're breaking all the karmic cycles. Maria, thank you very much. I love you too. I appreciate you. And you're all my family, you know, and I share that with you all the time. You know, this journey where a lot of us are in isolation. We've shared that many times, but it's for a divine purpose. And you're all my family. We're all strategically placed all around the world because we are the grid. We're actually an organic grid. And it emits from our bodies. And we have these locations all over the world. And we shared this before. You might be new to this and you might have stumbled across this message tonight. We're all strategically placed all around the world. And we're all coming together. And the more that we come together, vibrational synchronization, it becomes more powerful. We are more powerful than the sum of our parts. I told you, otherwise I'd be some guy in nature talking to the birds. You know, if it wasn't for all of you, I'd just be talking to myself, right? We all play an important role. And we all have our unique abilities, our unique energies, you know. You all know my energy by now. Might be a little different, right? Might be a little rough around the edges. Some of you might have a more softer touch, right? And we share, we come together, and we create something even better because we learn from each other, right? So I'm here sharing, some of you share, and everyone has something special that no one else can see. I can see things that no one else can see. Hopefully tonight you saw that. Did we all like tonight's message, Light Warriors? Was it good? Well, I see it. I see it. It explains everything. But you might see something that I can't see. And that's why we form the Rainbow Warriors. Rainbow, different colors, different energies, different abilities. We're not supposed to be exactly the same, but we're very similar. And, you know, it's important that we're unique, that we're not all, you know, there's other lower vibrations, but, you know, they want you to be carbon copies, right? We're not carbon copies. Actually, we're crystal. Shirley, thank you very much. From Wales, I appreciate you. We're global, Light Warriors. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. We are world famous because we are on every continent. Right now, this message will be heard on every continent, and that's all that matters. That's why we're the grid. We're strategically placed everywhere, and we're giving off our core vibrational frequency to people that we surround ourselves with, and they're picking up on it, right? So that's why you have to keep charging yourself up. But your energy is very powerful. And don't forget your ability just from talking to someone, your healing abilities. You heal them just by talking to them. I'm talking to you, right? So the golden DNA. Got the golden shirt on today. Hope you like this one. Switch it up, right? So bring the different energies. We're going to need them. We're going to need these energies now. So we're thinking differently, and we're thinking about how we are the receiver. And Tesla understood all these things. So when we're realizing that we're tuning in to a new frequency, we understand why we've been having these ups and downs, light warriors, ups and downs. And it's very normal. I'm here to tell you, my journey hasn't been perfect. I got a lot of bumps in the road too. And all of our bumps are different. If you haven't seen the 8 dimensions of wellness, I suggest you see that video, because there's so many different dimensions that are going to be part of our life. And you might struggle in one dimension, and someone else might struggle in one dimension. And that's where, like, the lower vibes, or where you might be picking up some of the matrix. Certain areas, you're ironclad, right? And certain places, it's a little bit lower. And you're picking up, right, the lower 3D, because that's one of the 8 dimensions of wellness that maybe you need a little fine tuning in. And that's okay. We're all different. There's always going to be one. So, but we all have our things that we deal with. Hopefully no more blackouts, though. We're still going. We're still going strong now. I sat back a couple of inches today, right? So, you know, it's very helpful, and it gives us a little bit of calmness when we understand that we're tuning into frequencies. Because I know, even myself, I'm saying, what's going on? Sometimes something happens and you're like, I don't understand, right? You're seeing what's happening in the world. I don't understand. But then when you realize that we're switching frequencies, and right now it's all scattered right now. But now we're starting to pick up that new station. Now we're picking up the new radio station. Now the new life becomes real. You might have had these moments since the event started. And I know the event is rough on many people. But for those with eyes to see, you're navigating this time period wonderfully. And that's what we're here to do. We're here to improve our mental health during this time period. I'll pick you up, right? And, you know, you got to laugh. Some of you that are in our Telegram group, you know, I like those world famous stickers, right? They make you laugh, right? They're funny. These are the things, little things. You never know what someone is carrying with them throughout the day. So make them laugh, because you might brighten their day. You know, we are a social species. We're supposed to be social, and we're all separate right now. And that's why it's important when you come together. Life is so much better when we're all together. I heard that somewhere. Some guy says that somewhere, hanging out on the beach or something. It's true, though. It's true. It's true. Everything will improve, and you're going to slowly see it, just like you're picking up the new station, because we are experiencing the 5D Earth timeline split happening now. And free will is the law of the universe. So it is essential that you are protecting your energy, realizing you're a sovereign being, and you make your own decisions. Don't listen to other people. Make your own decisions. Especially if you're out there sharing. Because a lot of times people think they have your best interest in mind, or, you're sharing something and they want to, put their 2 cents in. Where is the information coming from? You have to be mindful of this, because you have to listen to yourself. Always listen to yourself. I'm just here to remind you, you have to make your own decisions. You. Everyone makes their own decisions. That's what the 5th dimension is all about. Being a sovereign being. Sovereign. Now's the time to realize this. You make your own decisions. And the more you do this, the more you lose the subconscious programs, the more you lose these energetic attachments. Lose the energetic attachments. When you lose the attachments, you make room for so much more. Then you can fit them in. Now you're going to start pulling in better people. So people, things, and situations influence your core vibrational frequency. What you consume, don't forget it. You want to make the shift? You want to make the shift, light warriors. What you eat, what you drink, what you watch, what you listen to. And people, things, and situations, they're going to influence the core vibrational frequency. You need to tune in to the new station. Tune in to the new station. And we're going to keep seeing these peaks and valleys, right? We could even see it with our channel. Sometimes there's many of our brothers and sisters, and sometimes there's no one. Where did everyone go? Nobody knows, right? Where do they go? It just happens. Because we're shifting between ages. We're going to the age of Aquarius. The radio is on, and we're picking up the new station, and we're getting drips of the new station, and more and less of the old. Less of the old station, less of the satanic matrix, and more of the 5th dimension. And so it is. You got to bring all the energies. You got to be strong. Don't be afraid to be strong. I know I'm a little bit different than maybe what you're used to out there. But as I'm presenting tonight, and you could see how we're sharing these deep concepts of the universe, you need to be strong. I listened to Peterson, and he said that martial arts, right? Some of you, I took martial arts when I was a kid, right? I was ready. I'm ready, light warriors. Martial arts. It's not used because you're going to go around and start fighting everyone, right? No, it's so that it actually makes everything more peaceful. Because if you know how to defend yourself, you know how you're strong, right? People see that, they're going to leave you alone. They're going to leave you alone. Remember this on your journey. You're here to be strong. You're here to raise strong vibration, strong energy, strong frequency. Strong. That was strong, right? You have to be strong. Start thinking differently, because you have the power, and the power, get ready for this. Ready? Here it comes. Here it comes, light warriors. The power is inside of you, emits from your heart, and it's within your DNA. And that's how you make this shift. 93% of the function of DNA is light and sound reception and transmission. The DNA is not junk. The power's inside of you. But where is your attention? Everything can be changed when you rewrite subconscious programs. Subconscious programs are going to determine the experience, right? That's the frequency that we're tuned into. What's the frequency that we're tuned into? Are you tuned into love and authenticity? Or are you tuned into fear and shame? And that represents the timeline split of frequencies. You got a lot tonight, right? Love, authenticity, fear, shame. It's a split. The split of frequencies. If you're confused, a lot of people are confused. I understand that. You want to focus on, just think of the frequencies. Think of love. Think of authenticity. Think of the truth. And you're going to find yourself. And learn to identify the frequencies of fear and shame. And if you see fear and shame, not today, serpent. Not today, right? Stay away. Keep your human energy field. Stay 7 feet away, right? A lot of us, we are in isolation. We go out. You're like me. You go out in nature. There's not much around. And that's okay during this time period because everything is resetting. A lot of you are empaths. Are my empaths in the house? If you're an empath, you're going to pick up on the surrounding frequencies. So it's important sometimes to be alone. Tesla said, be alone. That's where ideas are born. Without the racket, without the distractions. Appreciate that, Deborah. Tip top, right? We're here to motivate. We're here to raise our vibration. We're here to be strong. And we're here to throw out the subconscious programs that don't serve our greatest purpose, because it's free will to make this shift during the 5D Earth timeline split. Not everything is your responsibility. You got to get to the place where only your core vibrational frequency is your responsibility. It's not your responsibility to say, this is what you need to do to, watch out for these bad things, because some people, they can't hear you anymore. They can't hear you. And you're just draining your energy. You're only responsible because free will is the law of the universe. We got to remember that. Free will is the law of the universe. Free will. So you're just going to be yourself. You're going to shine your light. And people are going to see the light, and they're going to make their decision. If they're interested, this seems interesting. Or not. Don't drain your energy. Don't drain your energy. Because it's your responsibility to yourself. That's your only responsibility. A long time ago, I shared the signs that you're a light worker. And I said, what's the only thing that you have to do? What do I have to do? A lot of people ask me, Mike, what do I have to do? What do I have to do? All you have to do is exist. That's it. It's your life. You got to be here. Just be present. That's all you have to do. I know that sounds, all I have to do is be here. Yeah, that's all you have to do. Because naturally, you're going to do the things that resonate with you, that are going to help shift this world. You're here for a purpose, kid. I'm just here to activate you. 144,000. The warriors of the rainbow. The Hopi prophecy. It's all real. It's real. Not what you expected, but it's real. So I hope that tonight's message was helpful, and I really want you all to think about what I shared tonight, because I really know that it doesn't make sense. Even I have sat here and I say, this doesn't make sense. But when I take everything that I put together tonight and I say, we're picking up the new station, it starts to make sense. If you're just tuning in now, I want you to picture you're driving in a car and you have the radio on, because this universe is based off of frequency. And we're leaving the old age of Pisces. Here we go. We're in the car and we're driving with the radio on. And then you start to pick up the new station, the new radio station, the new frequency. Comes in a little bit. You see a little bit of bliss. Goes away. Got the old frequency. And as you're driving, you keep picking up the new station and less of the old station. More of the new station, less of the old station, until you're just picking up the age of Aquarius and the new life begins. And this time it's real. Keep going. Keep moving forward. Just like that car. Don't hit the brake. Don't hit the brake. Keep moving forward. I told you all, keep going is not just a phrase. It's a lifestyle. Keeps going. Keeps going. After all that, I'm still here. Still here. You're still here. You all survived 100% of your worst days. Still here. Keeps going. Get tired, keeps going. And, you could be real about it. You got to let the emotions go through you. Don't bottle them in. I complain. Some of you know I complain. I share the truth here in front of everyone. 1 million people could watch this, right? You could complain, because emotion is energy in motion. That's what emotion is. Energy in motion. If you keep the energy bottled up inside, let it out. And that's what the collective is doing right now. They're beginning to let it out. They don't want to bottle it up anymore, and they want to speak their truth even if their voice shakes. Speak your truth even if your voice shakes, with feet planted firmly. Those that stand on tiptoes do not stand firmly. And we're here and we're practicing what we preach. Not theorists, practitioners. I already did that one. It's coming soon. It's coming soon. It's coming soon, Light Warriors. Be a practitioner every single day, because it's your free will to make this shift to the 5D Earth. The new Earth, we're experiencing it now. It's happening now. And certain times, the Mr. Smiths of the Matrix. Do you guys know the Mr. Smiths? Mr. Smith. You know the Mr. Smiths? They come into your life. They want to tell you something, right? It's Mr. Smith. I know you watched The Matrix, right? Light Warriors, watch The Matrix. Mr. Smith. And it's going to tell you something. It's going to try to throw you off, knock you back down into the matrix. It's trying to knock you back down through frequencies. Oh, well, I know this, and you need to do that. You need to do this. I'm here to tell you, you don't need to do anything. You need to listen to yourself. Good. I appreciate all of you. And I hope tonight's message was helpful so that you understand everything that you've experienced. I've experienced this as we've gone through over a year of the events, but we're switching the radio station. We're tuning in to the new frequency of the new Earth. That's what this reality is all about. You're tuned in to a new frequency. So let's start tuning in. and lose the old frequency. I'm grateful for your presence. I'm grateful for your attention, the currency of the universe. And together, we just keep going. I'm grateful for all of you that share. Please share this message tonight and let's get it out there. And we're going to help more of our family find us. All the things that you do, right? All these 3D things that we do, it helps others find the message. And just go with the motto, find the others, find one more. That's it. Just find one more every day. That's what I think about every day. Just one more. And then it's good. Everyday growth. Everyday growth. Every day raise the vibration. And you're going to get there. The funny thing about tomorrow is eventually it becomes now. It's true. It's true. You get a lot of good stuff here, Light Warriors. So if you've stumbled across this message, if you find this message interesting and you would like to learn more about our reality in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration, why don't you click subscribe, give the video a like so it becomes visible to more people, and please share with one other person, because if we all share with one other person, we will rapidly grow our 5D community. Please share. Visit the channel page. We have many videos, talk about many different topics, because we need to rethink. We need to learn about this reality differently. We're unlearning and relearning. That's what we're doing right now. And we're shifting. I have to reteach everything. I got a lot of work to do, Light Warriors. Help me out. I got a lot of work to do. The wheels are turning all day long, Light Warriors. I can actually do two a day. 2 a day. So the answers are inside, because there's nothing out there. Everything is from within. Know yourself and don't listen to others, these frequencies that throw you off. Listen from within, and you're going to find your path to the new earth. So I know that it's rough out there in the matrix. It can look scary out there in the matrix, but don't worry about what's going on out there, Light Warriors. You all know why. We cannot control what is around us. However, we can control from within. Be conscious of the 5D Earth timeline split happening now. Use this to raise your vibration and increase your electromagnetism. Life is so much better when we are all together. If you find this message inspiring or know someone that could benefit from it, please share this message. Dear ones, I am Michael. Find us in the 5th dimension. Have a wonderful day living your everyday life. Remember, you are in control of your reality. You'll find your brothers and sisters, and there will be those that try to drag you back down into the matrix. You remember this? Never forget it. When these forces come up against you, Light Warriors, look them right in the eye, the third eye, and let them know it's not our responsibility for you to understand. It's our responsibility to be authentic. I am the defender of our everyday lives. Victory of the light. And so it is. I appreciate all of you. I hope that tonight's message was helpful for everyone, and it kind of gives you a little bit of understanding of all these ups and downs and why we're experiencing the 5D Earth and why we're getting back down. So 55 minutes In front of you all, 55, fifth dimension. Deborah, thank you very much. I appreciate you. It's my honor to do this. 55 minutes, Light Warriors. Keeps going. The truth cannot be told. It can only be realized. I'm already here. I appreciate all of you. I hope this message was helpful for all of you. Have a great day. Namaste. Grateful for all of you. Thank you. Please keep sharing. We're going to make it. You're going to make it. This is the 5D Earth timeline split. Love you all.